Hello everyone, this is Big Climber Big Climbs, bringing you another video. Today I wanted to touch a little base on outdoor climbing, training, and my progress that I've made so far. So currently right now at the time of this recording, I'm going to be sitting happily now at 251 pounds. So I've lost a little bit of weight since my last video, doing good, doing some training. I wanted to share some experiences that I've had so far in climbing outside and what it's been like. Right now, currently, as you can see, I'm climbing at New Jack City. That's going to be located in Barstow, California, just northeast of that. Really good climbing out there, a lot of sport climbing, a lot of top rope situations, a little bit of trad, but I'm mostly focused on sport climbing as of right now. So this is just me going up. I believe this is going to be a 5.6. I have it on top rope. My friend down there at the bottom, he's helped me out a little bit. He led it first and set up the top rope anchor, and right now I'm just kind of going up it. So a couple things that I want to touch base on. Again, this is a channel that's mostly focused on, larger, heavier climbers like myself, and some things that I've learned, hopefully some tips and tricks that'll help you along the way. So first I want to get started with outdoor climbing. Now, one thing that I've noticed on outdoor climbing is footholds are a big deal, and footwork as well. I have noticed that being inside the gym, it's very easy to kind of place your feet, and I use the word easy very lightly because obviously some holds are going to be easier than others, but in terms of footholds specifically, when you go outside, anything can be a foothold, right? Whether it be a very small chip, small divots or corners or breaks inside of the rock, anything can be a foothold. Again, in one of my earlier videos, I talked about rock climbing shoes and how important they are. And I want to make that emphasis again that rock climbing shoes are a very big deal. When you have a good, strong, supportive shoe, you're going to be able to climb better, you're going to be able to climb stronger, and it really helps when you're outside. So on this climb specifically, it had a lot of kind of ledges and plateaus where I could sit, where I could rest, and very large foot placements. I recommend if you're going to go outside, if you're going out for the very first time, have fun with it. Start on some easier grades and kind of work your way up. Obviously, a lot of people aren't going to go outside for the very first time to start hitting it real hard with, 5'10s or 5'11s. But what I'm trying to say is when you first go outside, you're going to notice mostly two big things. One, the footholds are completely different. Footholds are a big deal. They're very important. And two, what you also notice is that the grading is a lot different. Now, from my gym personally, the one that I use to my local gym, the grading is a little on the softer side. I didn't know that until I started first going outside. And then that's when reality kind of struck, and it's like, you know what? These 5'8s, 5'9s, they're not really 5'8, 5'9s when you go outside. Completely different. Currently inside the gym, I'm kind of around a 5.10, 5.10 plus or so. I kind of do okay on those routes. Do pretty solid on any kind of 5.9, 5.9 plus. Outside, I am working up to get in that 5.9. I'm currently sitting at 5.8. I was able to finally do a sport climb where I led the pitch on a 5.8 not too long ago over in the Apple Valley area that's located up in California. And I was pretty proud of that. I don't have any footage of that right now, but I just have this one that I'm doing from New Jack. This little halfway point right here, like I said, it had a lot of nice big edges, real easy 5.6 climb. So when you're first going out there, I recommend you start easy, go easy on the feet, nice big holes, use that footwear, those shoes, how they're designed to be used, and really place your feet where they should go. Another big thing that I'll say, other than the foot placements, is your hand holds. Outside, rock tends to be very, sticky is the word that I want to use. Rock can be very sticky. You'll get good holds on it. You'll be able to hold a lot better. One thing that you'll notice is that small chips that you might not be able to hold on to very well inside the gym do much better when you're outside. It's great. It almost feels as if the rock is very porous and it digs into your skin a little better. I know that to be specifically true for a couple of the climbs that I've done outside, especially at New Jack City, the Horseman Center that we have over in Apple Valley, and a couple other climbs that I've done over in Victorville so far. So if you haven't noticed, I am from the high desert area in California, which is going to be located in Southern California, and that's going to be in between kind of that like Riverside, Barstow kind of zone. So on this climb here, that's when you kind of meet the difficult portion, or it kind of becomes more vertical and less ledges. And on these ledges, what you'll notice is that the footwork changes. You're going to be using a lot of that toe box, applying that pressure, and climbing up. Now, again, having that focus and that emphasis on being a larger climber, I do want to say that when you're placing your feet, look very closely, focus real in on those small footholds, trust that your shoe's going to hold, and lean in. I've noticed that when I first started, I would kind of lean my body out as if I was climbing a ladder. And instead, what you want to do is you want to pull in. You want to kind of hug the rock, apply your weight down to the bottom of those feet to really give you good traction and to trust your shoes that it's going to dig into that rock. Going inside the gym, you'll notice maybe sometimes that your feet will slip or slide off of certain footholds. Outdoors, that is not necessarily the case. I mean, obviously, you're going to run into different types of rock where that's not going to be the same. But on certain types, you're going to definitely hold very strong. The rubber will dig in and it will just grip that rock very, very well. Specifically on this climb, I am using my Scarpa Instinct VS's that I talked about earlier. I love those shoes, they've been great, and those are the ones that I've been relying on so far. Now, in terms of training of what I've been doing so far that I've kind of been incorporating that I didn't used to do before was cardio. Cardio for me now has become a really big deal. I'm trying to emphasize and focus on it more. And I'm not talking about crazy running, because I'm not a very, cardio efficient kind of guy. I'm just barely starting to get into shape. I'm trying to work on my body. I'm trying to get better and stronger and healthier. And so what I've been doing is I go on an inclined walk. I try to focus more on calorie burn and get your heart rate up. You can get your heart rate up by using a targeted range system. You can look up plenty videos on it and things online, and when you look at those things, you'll notice that everybody has different targets and different ranges that they're trying to hit. You just want to focus on you. Don't worry about speed or time, or maybe it's the first time that you hop on a treadmill, or maybe it's jump rope or jumping jacks. Whatever it takes, take the time to put in the cardio to help you get your weight down, to help you get your heart rate up, and to help you climb further. On this route specifically, I definitely noticed that the cardio was helping me, especially when it started becoming more vertical. I felt that I wasn't getting gassed out as quickly. I felt that I was climbing more efficiently, more effectively. I noticed that my arms weren't getting as tired. My feet were able to hold me up a lot better. And I've noticed that cardio has been a very big thing to help me progress further in my climbing. Now, at the beginning of this series, when I first started this channel, I was sitting at closer around the 260, 265 range. Now that I've lost close to maybe 10 or 15 pounds or so from that marker, I've felt stronger, better, lighter, and like I've said before, all that is going to make a big difference when you're climbing because it's less weight that you're hauling up that rock, right? When you're going strength to weight-based ratio, the least amount of weight you can put up that rock, the better. I mean, when you look at climbing companies and climbing gear and equipment, they're going to go lighter. They're talking about grams in terms of different types of carabiners and harnesses. So obviously weight is a big factor. So the lighter you can be in terms of if you're overweight, then you need to get healthy and you need to lose that weight. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So cardio has been big for me. I've been focusing more on my core, trying to do a little bit of sit-ups. And like I said, I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm just taking it easy, progressing into it, testing the waters to try to get better. I've also been focusing a little bit on pull-ups. I can't do very many currently at this time. Obviously it's a lot of weight that I'm having to pull up onto that bar, but I've been doing them slowly and progressively, just work on them. There's plenty of videos on YouTube and online that'll give you guides and help on progressing forward with pull-ups, on getting stronger and better with them. And I definitely recommend looking at some of those training plans. They're great. But if I could say the two big things that are helping me currently at this time, it's going to be cardio, with specifically just a walked incline, maybe some light running, working a little bit on my core, and I would say those pull-ups. As the weight comes off, those pull-ups will get easier, and at the same time, you will get stronger. So as you can see now, I've made it to the top. It was a wonderful climb. It was great. It was nice and easy. If you've never been outside, I strongly recommend it. And if you have been going outside, keep going outside. Keep pushing, keep climbing, have fun with it, enjoy the route. Currently at this time, I believe I'm cleaning the route, getting it all ready and prepared as I lower myself down. And like I said, just enjoy climbing, have a good time with it. I will update you guys as my progress continues. I will try to post up more videos. And hopefully, if you guys enjoy the content, for those who've been watching it, I'm planning on buying better equipment, maybe a video camera, GoPro, or a drone, just so I can keep recording and keep going through my progress. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope everyone keeps climbing outside and stay safe, stay strong.